Hi everyone, how you doing? Now I'm doing the reading for Scorpio for the month of April, Scorpio. So if you have any Scorpio placements in your chart, this reading is for you. If you're a cross watcher and happen to stop by, maybe there's a message here for you too. Or if you're investigating, there may be a message here for you too. If you're stopping by on this video, again, there may be a message here from Spirit to you also. Remember, I do intuitive reading, is whatever Spirit tells me in my mind about the card. I don't read the cards as they are stated in tarot, but if I pick up something else and Spirit says that's what it is, that's what it is, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, take what resonates and leave the rest. And you can also see many other different tarot reads on YouTube, and also look at your rising, your moon, your Venus, because you may get more information there. Okay, so let's get started with your overall energy, Scorpio, for the month of April. I get the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, now this doesn't mean that you're not loved. It just means that you're in a situation right now where you feel like you're not being supported, or you don't have everything you need, okay? Because when this person is upright, they're dreaming, they're feeling loved, they're loving on themselves, they're feeling supported, okay? I don't think it's necessarily a commitment. It can be a commitment, but at the same time, I feel it's more in general. Feeling non-supported, feeling like everything you need isn't there, feeling like you're stuck somewhere somehow, okay? So this is the overall energy for April. And most of us might be feeling this way because of COVID, because of the limited situations we're in right now. But remember, it's a time to reflect. Remember, it's a time to make changes within ourselves to help ourselves grow spiritually and physically and emotionally, and maybe come up with ideas that's going to help you grow financially also, okay? So again, not feeling all that wonderful, not feeling supported, almost not feeling supported by the universe, and not feeling supported in a situation or something that you're at or in at this moment, okay? After that, we get the Six of Coins in reverse, and this is like helping, having the coins you need to give to others. This is a person giving coin to another person, and this is almost like not having everything you need, not feeling like you have that abundance to help others, but at the same time knowing that you need to be frugal with your own abundance, okay? Then we have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, and it's more about an emotional stuckness. You are emotionally stuck with a thought or in a situation that you're keeping yourself stuck there, because once you get out of there, then you can find the ideas you need. So this is feeling emotionally stuck within yourself and not finding those ideas and plans that you need to move forward, but you're going to get them once you get out of here, because this is you causing this to yourself, okay? Then we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is not seeing the cup that's being offered on the side, because you're stuck within your emotional self again, okay? You're stuck in your own thoughts, and you're not seeing that there's something being handed here to you. What I don't think it's a relationship. I think it's like to solve something or see that there's light in another situation, or if you go this way it would be better. You're not seeing it because you're stuck in your emotions, okay? Again, you're contemplating, you're stuck to yourself, you're really not seeing this fourth cup, okay? That's being handed to you, the Four of Cups. Although it is in the reverse, okay? In the reverse meant you might, in the reverse is actually different. So it could work both ways. I'm going to give both stories because I went along with the first one, and it could be because that's the first thing, is that you don't see that there's hope there. The second one could be that you start to see that there is hope there because it is in the reverse, and you start to see that cup that before you didn't see was being handed to you. So it can work either or. We're going to leave it at that because that's the way it came out of my mouth. It depends on what decisions you make, Scorpio, okay? Then we have Judgment in reverse, and Judgment in the reverse isn't good. It isn't bad. It's just not coming. It's just stagnant energy, not really making a decision, really feeling like you're stuck in a situation, or feeling, again, emotionally feeling like you're stuck in a situation, because anytime you get out of that emotional entrapment, you're able to move forward, okay? Then we have the High Priestess in reverse, not having all the information you need to move forward, or not seeing the cup, not recognizing the cup, and not having the information you need to move forward, okay? You're waiting for all this information, but you're not getting it all, or you're keeping yourself in your head and you're not allowing yourself to see it all, okay? Then we have the Five of Swords. And it's almost like giving up and putting down your swords. He's sitting there with his head put down, and all these 5 swords are on the ground, and he's like, oh, I can't, you know. But again, it's emotional. You're going within and you're giving up hope when you should really get out of that phase, get out of that emotional instability, and help yourself move forward, okay? Then I see the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is really getting something that you need to break out of this. I feel this is what Spirit is telling me. To break out of this emotional entrapment, when you break out, you will get and need and do what you need to do and cut to the chase and get over this and move on and come up with plans to move forward, okay? You're going to get there. But once you move out of your emotional stability. So this card is, yes, you're going to get out of this situation. You're being handed this sword so you can wake up from this emotional instability that you have put yourself because of a situation and recognize that you have the power to move forward, all right? Last but not least, I got the Fairy card 1 in reverse. And it's just, again, stagnant energy, not making that decision, and being stuck in your head, okay? The fairies are telling you the same thing. Get out of your head so you can move forward. I'm going to read what 1 is in reverse. It means new information, innovation, surprises, rider, messenger, okay? So whatever you need, whatever you're looking for, there's no more forward movement. You're feeling like you're not getting the messages, but I think it's because you're emotionally into yourself and you're really draining yourself out not to see the circumstances differently, or not taking, you know, getting yourself out of that emotional hold and actually moving forward and changing the circumstances for yourself, okay? Because you can't do that because you got the Ace of Swords telling you you will do this. You will eventually do this, whether it be in April or the beginning of May, I'm not sure, but that depends on you and how you're feeling emotionally, instead of, you know, trapping yourself within your thoughts of negativity, okay? So let's go over your oracle cards. You got a lot of oracle cards, I have to say. If you see them right there, these are all the oracle cards that came out for you, so I picked them up all. The first one I got is self-sabotage, okay? It says, you see how she's covering her eyes and not seeing the flowers and not seeing things for what they really are, and not looking for solutions, but keeping herself stuck in her own mind and in her own situation? It says here, self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Exactly what the cards are telling you here. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that your inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So it is your inner voice, your emotional instability holding you back. Take yourself out of there, okay? That was the first oracle card. Great message. Second oracle card I got here is memories. Okay, so you're in that phase where you're looking back in your memories and times long before, and maybe that's what's holding you emotionally. I don't know, but sometimes they're good too. Memories, having memories take you back to things that maybe you didn't think of that can work for you now in your situation. Okay, so it says, your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So remembering those who have gone or have passed on, and remembering they are supporting you here right now, okay? You may not see them, hear them, but their energy is around you, okay? Next card is be proud. Be proud no matter what happens in your life, no matter what situations you're in. Be proud of yourself and all the accomplishments you have made. Don't keep yourself in that instability emotionally, okay? It says here, it's time to celebrate all that you have achieved, all that you are, all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you have achieved and to be proud, okay? Because you've come this far. No blockages are going to stop you. The only blockage stopping you is yourself, okay? Then inspired passion. Get that passion burning for new plans, new ideas. Get yourself out of that emotional instability and start this inspired passion, it says. Let devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, exactly, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. Very good. And then last but not least, my favorite, alchemical mutation. From a bad situation to a good situation, wonderful situation, you are going to be blessed. You just got to get yourself out of that emotional instability, grounding yourself to earth, go out in nature, sit in the grass, take time to meditate in nature, okay? Not around millions of people, because we can't do that now, but to yourself, outside in your yard or wherever you need to go. And if you add 3 + 1 is 4, which is a good number. So alchemical mutation, connecting to spirit, grounding yourself to earth, and changing those instabilities in you to bring you more passion, bring you more strength to do what you need to get done, okay? So that was your reading for the month of April. I hope it resonated with you, Scorpio. Have a blessed and wonderful month, okay? Coming up with whatever you need and getting out of that emotional instability. Thank you.